Hey guys, my name is Danielle. You can call me Dani and welcome to my channel. Today we're just gonna do a simple get ready with me. Haven't done these in a while and I kind of just want to catch you up on my life and just give you an update and stuff because I have been getting a lot of questions and stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead, do my makeup. We're not doing anything today except staying in the house because we're in quarantine right now. By the time you're watching this, hopefully we'll be out of quarantine, but honestly, who knows? But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm starting off my routine just a little bit different because I've been growing out my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna start out with my brows. I know it sounds weird, but we gotta do what we gotta do, you know? So, sorry about my air conditioning. Don't know why it decides to go on now. Literally every time I record, it goes on. It's like my own sabotage thing. Where should I begin, honestly? I guess I can begin after my video where I did my 1 month after recovery, because that's where I get most of my questions from because I haven't done an actual update on anything after that. I recently just went to my 3-month update checkup with my doctor and everything is going well so far. My pouch or my stomach is healing well. Only one thing that is not healing as well is the connection to my stomach for like the food where it goes through, you know. It's still very small. It should have widened by now, they say, but they're not that concerned about it because apparently, you know, it'll widen out with time. It's just not as wide as it's normally supposed to be at this time, which concerned me a little bit because then that means I had to go back on my diet or like my eating habits. So I still couldn't eat bread, I couldn't eat meat, I couldn't eat pastas, I still couldn't eat a lot of foods. And basically they put me back on like soft food diet, so like only oatmeals, yogurts. I could have lettuce, I could have some vegetables, still couldn't have a lot of fruits. It was pretty gosh darn difficult, I will say. But now they say I can slowly start moving into regular foods now, which I am very excited about. I'm excited to eat food and whatnot, but since I am now in quarantine, I can't go out and buy groceries. I am not allowed to leave the house or go to public places. I was only allowed to go to work and go home, but even then they were like, work is very dangerous for you right now, and I was like, please, I'm fine. And then my job ended up closing for a few weeks, so that worked out for me, I guess. So now I'm in quarantine like a lot of people, and if you're not in quarantine, you should be. Me personally, I'm not very worried about this whole virus thing. I feel like people are just blowing it out of proportion. But of course, everyone says that I need to be more worried because sorry guys. It feels like everyone is more worried about me than myself, which is, you know, flattering because, you know, I love that I have reassurance that people do care about me and stuff like that. But they also have to realize that I am not, you know, I'm not scared, okay? I'm like, yes, I understand recovering still, and, you know, still a little vulnerable to the world at this moment, but I'm still me, you know? I'm living my best life, trying to stay healthy, trying to eat right and whatnot. Sorry, I'm just blabbing now. I don't really know what I was saying. But back to what I was beginning to say. I'm just not as worried about this virus as people are making it out to be. Like, I understand that it is a pretty big epidemic, but it's not really affecting people my age. So I'm not that worried, but also, like, you know, I can become a carrier and whatnot, which is why I'm in quarantine, because I work with children. And because I work with children, they're more likely to be a carrier for the virus. And so then they had to close this down, and we ended up all being quarantined. I'm on paid leave, so I don't have to apply for unemployment, which is a relief, because I was really worried about unemployment because I don't know how to do that, and I don't know, I just feel like that would be a lot of stress. I know a lot of you are probably applying for unemployment because maybe your job's not paying you on leave. So I'll be praying for you, and please keep me updated down below and stuff about what your situation is. And if, like, you're self-quarantine, or if you are, you know, not worried about this at all either, I want to know. And also, let me know down below if your job also had to close too. Here, our governor closed down all of our restaurants. The only ones that are open are the drive-through ones, the ones that are drive-through only. But even then, some of them have shut down. A lot of, like, 24-hour places are closed down early now. What I think is really awesome is that a lot of stores now are opening just for the elderly, because they know that the elderly are the ones that are more affected by this. And I think that's really awesome that that stores are very considerate to our elder generation, to our baby boomers. So while I'm in self-quarantine, I have just been pre-filming. I have been editing more videos, which I'm really excited about. And I'm sort of taking this time to just get my life back in order. I've been cleaning more. I've been, you know, just relaxing a bit. I try to keep my mind busy because being self-quarantined, it reminds me of my first month of recovery, where all I did was just lay on my couch and do nothing because I couldn't do anything. But, you know, now that I am more healthy and I'm able to do things, I try to be productive. I'll admit, yeah, I'll like just sit in front of the TV for a little bit every now and then, but most of the time I try to keep myself busy with something else. But yeah, what are you guys doing to keep yourself busy during this quarantine time? I guess more updating about me. I am getting healthier, I'm getting stronger, and 3 more months my official recovery will be kind of over, as if like I'm now able to do everything and I don't need a checkup with a doctor every few months. So that's really exciting for me. But because of all this, my body is now changing and sort of trying to adjust to my new situation. And with that, I'm I am now experiencing a lot of new things. Sorry if this, sorry if this gets a little too TMI, but just thought you guys should know. I know I have not gotten my period in a few months, so that is weird. I've always had an irregular period, but it'd be like every 2 months or whatever. But now it's been almost 4 months and I've still not have had it yet. And they said that's normal. They said that, you know, because I'm still young, it's gonna take some time for it to come back. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, you know, I don't really care. But yeah, that's weird to me in my thoughts. But they said it's normal. What else? I am unfortunately experiencing hair loss. Which is unfortunate. Right now it's not as noticeable because since my hair is so thick, I'm able to, or was thick, I'm able to cover it up with the rest of my hair, but it is starting to become more prominent and more noticeable. My hair is falling out in chunks, and it sucks because it happens anywhere and at any time, at any place. And it sucks because I'll like wake up in the morning and I just see a bunch of chunks of hair on my pillow because they fell out overnight. Or I'll be at work and I'll just run my hand through my hair and then I have a chunk of hair in my hand, and it sucks because like one of the things I love is my hair, and like my hair has always been, you know, like a joy to me, you know. I know it's weird to say, but like one of my favorite traits about me was my hair because of how thick and how long it is. But now I'm losing all that, and of course the doctors say it's normal. I'll be losing a lot of hair. They said that in some cases people lose so much hair that they have to cut off their hair, where to the point where they either shave it all off or they just sort of trim it down to where it's less noticeable. So like they do like a short haircut type style, and they recommend for that to me if it seems like my hair is just coming out too much. And unfortunately it is coming out a lot. At first it was like very little. I hardly noticed it until one day I literally had a huge chunk of hair underneath my head, and I actually saw my bald spots. A lot of it is more towards the end of my hair, so down here, like where it's to my neck, the hair is starting to grow back, so like it's stubbly. So that doesn't really alarm me because then I just leave my hair down all the time so no one can see it. But now it is starting to happen on everywhere. If you guys can see, there's a chunk right here missing. There's a chunk right here missing. There's a chunk right here missing. It's kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie, I cried a lot when I first saw that my hair was falling out, but now I'm more calm about it. I'm more understanding of it. You know, I did sign up for this. They did tell me about this before I joined the program, before I joined the surgery and whatnot. And of course I didn't think about it because my hair is so thick. I thought, you know, I won't even notice it, but at first seeing all that hair just leave my head and like just be dead, guys, I swear, sometimes I just, oh my gosh, it makes me want to cry all over again. But I am still, I feel good, you know, like I'm feeling healthy, I'm feeling great. I don't know what that noise is. It's weird. But I'm okay, guys. Like, I feel great. I'm healthy. I'm alive. I'm thriving, you know. I'm doing everything I can to just keep living my life, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I'm happy. I'm, you know, back to work full time. You know, I love the children that I work with. I love the parents, and I'm just really happy. And of course, you know, because of my surgery, I'm able to be this happy and this healthy and fulfillment in life as I am right now. So of course, I'm not gonna be mad that I'm gonna lose some hair about it, you know? But you know, it is still a sad thing to see when a lot of your hair is falling out. And yeah, but you know, I'm still happy. I'm happy. There are moments in time where I wish I didn't have to go through this, you know, but you know, everything happens for a reason. You have to go through some hardships in life to get to the good stuff, you know? So I am okay. Yes, you will see me lose more hair throughout these next 3 months because my body will continue to keep changing, and my nutritions and stuff will continue to fluctuate until they find that sort of boundary to where they know how much I can consume and how much I can take now. So it is gonna take just a little bit longer for me to officially be okay, I guess you could say. But right now, I'm doing okay. And I'm really thankful for you guys because you guys have been asking for updates, and you guys are always asking me how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, and I just feel really blessed and thankful to have you guys here with me. And I am fine. I'm doing great. I'm living my best life. Another question I keep asking is, how's my health journey going? How's my lifestyle going? I recently put up a video talking about a what was it? It was workout clothes on a budget, and I talked about how I'm been keeping a secret how I actually love working out, and I have gotten quite a bit of messages about it saying, you know, like, where do I work out, or you know, what do I do, and that they thought something was different about me, and I'm flattered. Thank you for noticing. I personally haven't noticed it, but a lot of people do. A lot of my friends, family have noticed that I have been changing my lifestyle, and I don't take offense to it because, you know, it means it's working, so that's great. But I am still working on it. I also want to thank everyone for your encouraging words and like lift ups from that video. I was very shy and very I guess uneasy about conveying that I'm actually doing this whole health thing, but thanks to you guys, you know, you lifted me up with your words and your encouragements and your thank yous and your inspirations and stuff, and I love it. And of course, there are always going to be some people that doubt it, and some people that are going to be like, you know, you're a liar or whatever. But we just block out the haters, right guys? We're blocking out the haters. But yeah, overall, doing good. Just trying to live my best life. I am, you know, just trying to hold on.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, cool. Just trying to live my life, live it up, you know, whatnots. Just, you know, just keep moving forward, doing me, living life. I know, sounds weird. I know, I probably sound like I'm not telling the whole truth, but I swear I am telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I'm just really excited on this whole new journey we're going on together, guys, and I don't know, I'm just excited to see where it leads us, and I'm doing great. I'm getting healthier each day. I just keep receiving good news and good news. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, because, you know, even if sometimes I feel down and feel like I shouldn't have done this, in the end, I'm gonna stay on this earth longer. In the end, I'm going to, it's basically like a second shot at life, you know? Because of the surgery, I'm able to live my dream and keep pursuing what I love and keep dreaming about future instead of worrying whether the next day is gonna be a future or not, you know? And that's all I can thank God for, is to thank him for another day and thank him for allowing me to have this opportunity, because some people wait a whole lifetime to get what I was able to get. And now all I can do is plan for the future and keep looking forward. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it that I want to update you on my life, honestly. I'm just thinking, oh, I totally forgot. A while back I said that my boyfriend is moving in, and I have not talked about it since, and you guys have noticed. Yes, he is still moving in. Yes, I have a boyfriend. About a few months ago, not even a few, like almost a little over half a year ago, I talked about having a breakup and stuff like that. It is true, we broke up, and we still stayed in contact, but what had happened was we sorry, hold on. What had happened was, because I was on recovering, well, he stayed by my side through the whole thing, as I was going through my whole journey through the hospital and whatnot, and he stayed by my side through it all. And you know, he stayed by my side when I was in the hospital for the 2 weeks. You know, I would wake up in my hospital bed and I'd see him, you know, in like a weird position, sleeping on the couch next to my bed. And I just knew right there and then that I needed him in my life. You know, you know, that I love him and that I still love him. But of course I wasn't gonna tell him that. And you know, he just stayed by my side through it all. And when I finally went back home to stay home and recover, he visited me all the time. He brought me soup, he brought me blankets, he brought me anything that I really needed, just to be comfortable and stuff. He gave me company. He would sleep over. He would sleep on the couch while I slept on the bed, and he'd check up on me. He'd make sure like I was okay, I was feeling fine and whatnot. Actually weren't planning on moving in together until like a little while later, because his apartment building that he actually lives in was getting torn down. And I say was because the stupid landlord changed his mind and he decided not to tear down the building this year anymore, but he's gonna do it next year. But so he was gonna tear down the building, but my boyfriend couldn't find another apartment building at such a weird notice. So we both agreed that he would come live with me in my house. And yeah, it's, you know, he's already paid the down payment. I'm getting his room ready. He's going to live in an empty room upstairs. I'm still gonna be living here in the basement. We're not gonna, you know, room together or anything like that, because I still have my stuff. And I don't know, the way how I trying to see it is as I'm helping a friend out. Even though we're together, I don't want the way we live to be seen badly because unfortunately with my religion, we are not supposed to be living together until we're married. But you know, we're in the 21st century. We need to grow up. But at the same time, I understand, you know, although we are living together, we are having our own space and our own stuff. So I don't want it to be difficult for us. But yes, the bottom line is he is moving in, and yeah, you guys will probably see more of him. Maybe, maybe not. I'm still trying to convince him to be in my videos, but I want to put makeup on it, but he won't let me record it, so what's the point? But yeah, yeah, that's the update. Me and my boyfriend of almost 4 years, broke up, got back together. We are working through it. We're taking things, I know it sounds weird to take it slow even though we're moving in together, but it's more like a roommate thing because it's not just me and him, and it's me, him, and 2 of my other roommates. So yeah, he is moving in. You guys might see him more often, maybe not. I don't know, it depends how he feels. And yeah, that's all I can really say. So this is the final look of getting ready. I'm going to do some more pre-filming. So yeah, sorry if this was kind of all over the place. I didn't go in depth with my makeup because obviously just doing makeup, you guys do your makeup with me and whatever. But if you do want to know, I put the makeup down below somewhere around here that I used. If it was like discontinued or whatever, I won't put it there because then you won't be able to find it, but whatever, you know what I mean? So I didn't verbally set it, but I'll hopefully, if I remember it while I'm editing, to put it on the screen still so that you guys know what I used. And yeah, all right guys, I'm gonna go ahead and keep pre-filming, and I'm glad I was able to give you this little update while we're all sitting here doing nothing together. All right guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below so I know, and of course leave a comment down below on what you guys are doing during quarantine, or if you are working during quarantine or not and stuff like that. I want to know because, like me, I'm in quarantine, my job closed down, but I'm still getting paid. I'm not doing unemployment or anything, so that's great. But other than that, let me guys, I want your guys' input as well. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys doing? All that great stuff. And yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm getting so bad at my outros, guys. I keep forgetting what it is. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below so I know. And if you're not already, subscribe to my channel. I post every Friday. And don't forget, leave that comment down below about pretty much anything of what you're doing during quarantine and whatnot. And yeah. Alright guys, I love you so much, and I will see you next Friday.